What's going on, guys? So Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male ELIXIR ABSOLU has arrived. Classic can, it's all the same. You can just see ELIXIR ABSOLU written down here. I've already done a first impression, YouTube Shorts, IG Reels, on TikTok, but we'll review it for you guys, so here you go. Here's a little comparison to Le Male ELIXIR. So this is the difference here, how they look different. No more black or clear stripes with a black tint. You just have these lighter gold ones. So it looks good, same style. I'll make sure to do a comparison between this and Le Male ELIXIR definitely sometime soon. I'll probably actually film it today and I'll post it up in a few weeks or so. So let's talk about this fragrance right here. Let's talk about what they did. Great atomizer, very strong, very powerful. And this fragrance is quite different than the whole lineup. It's actually different than Le Male. It's different than Le Male Le Parfum, Le Male ELIXIR. So we'll get heavy into this now. In general, if you want cheap fragrances or fragrances on the low, do check out Fragrance Buy and Joma Shop. They're linked down below. Great websites, tons of discounts. Joma Shop, you can do fun designer shopping as well and purchase watches. Totally recommend checking those sites out. And I also put down Perfume Online as well down below. So this fragrance is quite different. They added a very juicy plum accord. It's not super fresh, it's not refreshing, but it's almost tart and sweet. And this does spin the fragrance a different way. We're starting to get into the territory closer to Ultramall. It doesn't smell anything like Ultramall, but we're getting a little more sweet and a little more fruity and less of that mint lavender dominance. You can still absolutely recognize the classic Le Male DNA in this though. You have that typical vanilla, you have that typical lavender just at a less quantity, so that spicy floral mid is still there. It's also a heavy amount of tonka bean. So this tonka bean, it's very sweet, it's not almondy, it's a sweet powdery tonka bean. Very strong, very heavy, a little spicy as well. So it's almost like this tonka bean spice is playing with this plum. You start to get an accord of cardamom, almost like a spicy cardamom, or they may have actually put in cardamom, but you're getting now a sexy, almost date night spice. Warm, nighttime, sexy, a little mysterious, but it's still mass appealing for sure. And that's what makes up this fragrance. So the main scent profile differences are, instead of being so fresh with the mint, there's almost no mint here. There's a much heavier vanilla, a much heavier spicy tonka bean, powdery, very powdery and a high quality. And then you add that tart, sweet plum with a little bit more cardamom spice. This is a serious fragrance. This smells very good. It's still mass appealing, but it almost leans a little more into that date night, evening, winter type of vibe, more so than the other ones because of the spice here. It's phenomenal. You can still wear it during the day, most definitely. I would just say go a little lighter on the sprays. This is a beast. This is just like Le Male ELIXIR. It is an absolute beast. So if you spray this on your arm, I'd be very surprised if it didn't last 10 hours. On my arm, we're talking almost 12 hours. You can spray it 7, 8 in the morning. You'll smell it in the same spot 7, 8 p.m. at night. Very, very strong. Projects for almost 6+ hours. So about half the time I was testing of that 12-hour window I was smelling it, it's pushing. It's pushing beyond a foot. It is strong. It is powerful. You're getting good bang for your buck with the performance aspect of this fragrance. So that's why I say if you're gonna wear this in the summer, during the day, maybe go a little lighter. Trust me, people can smell it on you. If you're wearing on the evening though, have fun, spray up. It is a great fragrance. It is a dark, spicy take of the Le Male DNA while still being mass appealing. Still being mass appealing. You don't need to wear a suit to wear this. You can wear a t-shirt, but it just has that nice spicy edge. I really do like it. I've been loving this one. Great reactions wearing this one. It's a fun fragrance to wear because it's such a familiar DNA, right? The Le Male DNA at this point is so familiar. This is that core Le Male DNA, less fresh, much more spicy, much more powdery sweetness. It is beautiful. It is very well done. I appreciate that it's high quality. JPG's Le Male lineup, and actually a lot of their other lineups, especially Scandal, they bring the quality to their designers. We both know you can't necessarily say that about a lot of other designer brands out there, unless you're talking about their private line where they throw the price through the roof. But Jean-Paul Gaultier has always kept the quality there. So I do appreciate that. This is a good one. I think you should check this out. I think you guys are really gonna like it. I do think it's blind buy worthy. I think it's worth every penny. But you know, you want to save your money, check those discounters first. Perfume Online, Joma Shop, fragrance buy, or just go in a store and see if you can get a carded sample, or just try it and make sure you like it. But if you like the La Mal DNA, you're gonna like this. So I will do a video, I'm gonna compare it. I kind of want to compare it to the line in general, but also compare it against this a little more. And I do want to talk about more in that video, you know, if you have this, do you really need to upgrade? So we'll talk about that. We'll get into that. I don't want to let this video drag out. So this will cover this review of La Mal ELIXIR ABSOLU. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a great fragrance. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you thought of this fragrance if you tried it. Check out the links down below, and I'll see you in the next video.